India 09350 Zulu, wind tree 107, visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2400, temperature 12, dew point 06, QNH 1017, landing runway 24 right, departing runways 24 left, 24 right, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information India. Prat Airport information India 09350 Zulu, wind tree 107, visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2400, temperature 12, dew point 06, QNH 1017, landing runway 24 right, departing runways 24 left, 24 right, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information India. Prat Airport information.
UNH 1017, landing runway 24 right, departing runways 24 left, 24 right, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information India. Prat Airport information India 09350 Zulu, wind tree 107, visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2400, temperature 12, dew point 06, QNH 1017, landing runway 24 right, departing runways 24 left, 24 right, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information India. Prat Airport information.
Barcelona delivery Alpine 1376, go ahead. Alpine 1376, Barcelona delivery, expect runway 24 right, Dale entry Papa departure, Squawk 2633.
Dale entry Papa departure, Squawk 2633, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, readback correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for pushback, go engine start.
Ground 121.705 when ready for pushback, go engine start, Alpine 1376.
Speedbird 478 Sierra, ramp 322 taxi via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra.
Ramp 322 via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, Speedbird 478 Sierra.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks complete. Bypass being incentive.
Alpine 1376, Barcelona ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Alpine 1376.
Locking gear.
Healing 3 Tango Victor, ramp 314 taxi via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra.
Ramp 314 via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra, fueling 3 Tango Victor.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wing.
Lot 437, ramp 310 taxi via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra.
Ramp 310 via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra, Lot 437.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Viewing 2 Tango Foxtrot, Ground 312 taxi via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra.
Ground 312 via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra, Viewing 2 Tango Foxtrot.
Right is clear.
Alpine 1376, runway 24 right taxi via Echo November, Bravo November, Uniform 1 Sierra 4. Hold short runway 02.
Runway 24 right taxi via Echo November, Bravo November, Uniform 1 Sierra 4. Hold short runway 02 Alpine 1376.
Airfence 35 November Whiskey, Bump 302 taxi via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra, November 11 Delta Sierra.
Ramp 302 via Delta 2 Mike 6 Echo 5 November 7 Hotel Sierra, November 8 Golf Sierra, November 9 Foxtrot Sierra, November 10 Echo Sierra, November 11 Delta Sierra, Air France 35 November Whiskey.
Alpine 1376, cross runway 02 at Sierra 3. Continue taxi via Sierra 30402 Sierra 2 Tango 1.
Cross runway 02 at Sierra 3. Continue taxi via Sierra 30402 Sierra 2 Tango 1 Alpine 1376.
Alpine 36 Charlie Papa, gate 114 taxi via Tango 7 Golf November, Tango 8 Hotel November, Tango 9 Juliet November, Bravo 9 Bravo 8.
Gate 114 via Tango 7 Golf November, Tango 8 Hotel November, Tango 9 Juliet November, Bravo 9 Bravo 8 Alpine 36 Charlie Papa.
All aircraft be advised, information Juliet now current, QNH 1017. Alpine 1376, contact Barcelona Tower 118.105, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.105 Alpine 1376, bye-bye.
Alpine 1376 Barcelona Tower, wind 3205, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff, Alpine 1376.
departure 121.155.
Contact Barcelona departure 121.155 Alpine 1376. Barcelona departure, Alpine 1376, 1000 feet.
Alpine 1376, Barcelona departure. Identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Alpine 1376.
Barcelona departure, Iberia 30 Sierra Victor, 900 feet.
Iberia 30 Sierra Victor, Barcelona departure. Good day. Identified, climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, Iberia 30 Sierra Victor.
Alpine 1376, contact Barcelona Center 119.45.
Center 119.45, Alpine 1376, have a good day. Barcelona Center, Alpine 1376, crossing flight level 134 for flight level 160.
Alpine 1376, Barcelona Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Alpine 1376.
Viewing 7 Hotel Romeo.
descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, viewing 7 Hotel Romeo.
Viewing 8 Whiskey Tango, Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, ready for descent, viewing 8 Whiskey Tango.
Viewing 8 Whiskey Tango, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, viewing 8 Whiskey Tango.
Was it 58 X-ray Alpha, contact Mosaic Control 124.5.
Center on 124.5 was a 58 X-ray Alpha.
Viewing 42 Romeo Romeo, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, viewing 42 Romeo Romeo.
Viewing 42 Romeo Romeo, contact Barcelona approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, viewing 42 Romeo Romeo.
Viewing 7 Hotel Romeo, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, viewing 7 Hotel Romeo.
Viewing 7 Hotel Romeo, contact Barcelona approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, viewing 7 Hotel Romeo.
Ocean 796, contact Palmer Controller approach 119.405.
Contact Palmer Controller approach 119.405, Ocean 796.
Barcelona Center, viewing 84 Kilo Golf. Good day. Through flight level 140 for flight level 170, direct to BL 808.
Healing 84 Kilo Golf, Barcelona Center. Identified. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Healing 84 Kilo Golf.
Spinning 41 Whiskey. Contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, spinning 41 Whiskey.
Barcelona Center, Spinnaker 2505, flight level 360.
Spinnaker 2505, Barcelona Center. Identified. Portugal 868, contact Marseille Control 124.5, have a good day.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, Air Portugal 868.
KLM 49 Mike, contact Valencia approach 120.4.
Contact Valencia approach 120.4, KLM 49 Mike.
Barcelona Center, Iberia 30 Sierra Victor, good day, leading flight level 110 for flight level 140 direct senior. Iberia 30 Sierra Victor, Barcelona Center, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290, Iberia 30 Sierra Victor. Whiskey Tango, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, viewing 8 Whiskey Tango.
Ryanair 3 to 8 per kilo, contact Barcelona approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, Ryanair 38 per kilo.
Oscar Kilo Kapar Hotel Alpha, contact China approach 120.905.
Contact Gyrna, approach 120.905, Oscar Kilo Papa Hotel Alpha.
Norfolk 107, contact Department Control, approach 119.405.
Contact Department Control, approach 119.405, Norfolk 107.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha, Barcelona Center, expect Sosis 1 Lima, runway 31 right.
Expect Sosis 1 Lima, runway 31 right, Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha.
Barcelona Center, fueling 6600, through flight level 140 for flight level 170. Viewing 6600, Barcelona Center, identified, climb to flight level 340. Climb to flight level 340, viewing 6600.
Ryanair 380 Zulu, Barcelona Center, expect radar vectors, for me runway 09er.
Expect radar vectors, for me runway 09er, Ryanair 380 Zulu.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha, Sus 1 Lima, runway 31 right, report ready for descent.
Sus 1 Lima, runway 31 right, ready for descent, Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha, descent to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha.
Barcelona Center, Easy 8082, flight level 379. Iberia 2602 Heavy, Barcelona Center, expect Medix 2 Whiskey, runway 24 right.
Expect Medix 2 Whiskey, runway 24 right, Iberia 2602 Heavy.
Iberia 2602 Heavy, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Iberia 2602 Heavy.
Viewing 6501, contact Barcelona approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona approach 119.105, fueling 6501.
Easy 8082, Barcelona Center, radar contact. Alpine 1376, contact Marseille Control 124.5, have a good day.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, Alpine 1376. Marseille Control, Alpine 1376, good day, flight level 320.
Alpine 1376, Marseille Control, identified. Motor 493, contact Marseille Control 120.85, bye-bye.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85 with Malta 493. Have a good day.
Control, Ryanair 3 Charlie uniform, flight level 380. Ryanair 3 Charlie uniform, Marseille Control, identified. At Portugal 868, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Air Portugal 868.
3 Charlie uniform. Contact Marseille Control 120.85, bye-bye. Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Ryanair 3 Charlie uniform. Marseille Control, fueling 6600, leading flight level 295 for flight level 340. Fueling 6600, Marseille Control, identified. Spinnaker 41 Whiskey, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Spinnaker 41 Whiskey. Marseille Control, Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha, descending via Celsius 1 Lima, flight level 130.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Alpha, Marseille Control, identified. Marseille Control, flow 235 Yankee Papa, flight level 380. Flow 235 Yankee Papa, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85 Alpine 1376. Marseille Control, Alpine 1376, flight level 320.
Alpine 1376, Marseille Control identified. Alpine 300 Quebec. Contact Nice approach 124.425.
Contact Nice approach 124.425, Alpine 300 Quebec.
Alpine 1376, Marseille Control, expect Cans 2 Romeo, runway 22.
Expect Cans 2 Romeo, runway 22, Alpine 1376.
Spinning 41 Whiskey, contact me on radar 124.925.
Centre on 124.925, spinning to 41 Whiskey. Marseille Control, Ryanair 5 X-ray NT, good day, flight level 380.
Ryanair 5 X-ray NT, Marseille Control, radar contact. Alpine 1376, Cans 2 Romeo, runway 22. Report ready for descent.
Cans 2 Romeo, runway 22, call when ready, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, contact me on radar 124.925.
Centre on 124.925, Alpine 1376. Wheel on radar, Alpine 1376, flight level 320.
Alpine 1376, Mail on radar, radar contact. Alpine 1376, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, roger, same new altitude.
Cancel altitude change, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, roger, altitude change request cancelled.
Milan radar, Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee, good day, flight level 379F.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee, Milan radar, radar contact. Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee, Milan radar, expect Vicens 2 Charlie, runway 07.
Expect Vicens at 2 Charlie, runway 07, Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, Ryanair 5 X-ray Yankee.
Spinica 41 Whiskey, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Centon 120.85, Spinica 41 Whiskey.
Alpine 1376, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Alpine 1376. Marseille Control, Alpine 1376, descending 5 kinds 2 Romeo, flight level 220.
Alpine 1376, Marseille Control, identified. Airfrance 56 Kilo Echo, contact Milan Radar 124.925. Contact Milan Radar 124.925, Airfrance 56 Kilo Echo. Alpine 1376, contact Geneva arrival 136.255.
Contact Geneva arrival 136.255, Alpine 1376. Geneva arrival, Alpine 1376, flight level 171, leave Charlie.
Alpine 1376, Geneva arrival. Good day. QNH 1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
QNH 1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 520 Alpha, descend to 4,600 feet.
Descend to 4,600 feet, Alpine 520 Alpha.
Alpine 1376, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1015, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, descent to 4,600 feet.
Descend to 4,600 feet, Alpine 1376.
Lima Lima, contact Geneva Tower 118.7 bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.7 Vista Lima Lima.
Alpine 520 Alpha, LEBL 525 heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
LEBL 525 heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22, Alpine 520 Alpha.
Alpine 520 Alpha, 10 left, heading 015 vectors for the approach.
10 left, heading 015, Alpine 520 Alpha.
Alpine 1376, LEBL 525 heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
LEBL 525 heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, 10 left, heading 005 vectors for the approach.
10 left, heading 005, Alpine 1376.
Alpine 1376, turn left, heading 325.
Turn left, heading 325, Alpine 1376.
Geneva arrival tops, with 83 Golf Yankee, flight level 082, we have Charlie on board.
Alpine 520 Alpha, turn left, heading 330.
10 left, heading 330, Alpine 520 Alpha.
Tops 83 Golf Yankee Geneva arrival, QNH1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
QNH1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 tops, with 83 Golf Yankee.
Tops 83 Golf Yankee, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1015.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1015 tops with 83 Golf Yankee.
Alpine 1376, turn left, heading 240.
Turn left, heading 240, Alpine 1376.
Tops 83 Golf Yankee, descend to 4,600 feet.
Descend to 4,600 feet tops with 83 Golf Yankee.
Alpine 520 Alpha, 3 miles from pedal, turn left, heading 260, maintain 4,600 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 22.
10 left, heading 260, 4,600 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22, Alpine 520 Alpha.
1376, turn left, heading 230.
Turn left, heading 230 Alpine 1376.
Alpine 520 Alpha, contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 Alpine 520 Alpha.
Alpine 1376, 18 miles from pedal, turn left, heading 230, maintain 4,600 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 22.
Turn left, heading 230 4,600 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22 Alpine 1376.
Copsis 83 Golf Yankee, LSGG 525, heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
LSGG 525 heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 tops, with 83 Golf Yankee.
Copsis 83 Golf Yankee, turn left, heading 010 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 010 tops, with 83 Golf Yankee.
Copsis 83 Golf Yankee, turn left, heading 330.
Turn left, heading 330 tops, with 83 Golf Yankee.
Copsis 83 Golf Yankee, 3 miles from pedal, turn left, heading 265, maintain 4,600 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 22.
Turn left, heading 265, 4,600 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22 tops, with 83 Golf Yankee.
Alpine 1376, established on final approach.
Alpine 1376, roger.
Geneva arrival, Air France 1742, good day, flight level 0908, we have Charlie on board.
Swiss 83 Golf Yankee. Contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 tops. With 83 Golf Yankee, bye-bye.
Air France 1742 Geneva arrival. Good day. QNH 1015 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
QNH 1015 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 Air France 1742.
Air France 1742, descent to 4,600 feet, QNH 1015.
Descent to 4,600 feet, QNH 1015 Air France 1742.
Geneva arrival, Alpine 19 Lima Alpha, flight level 098 with the numbers.
Alpine 19 Lima Alpha Geneva arrival, QNH 1015 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
QNH 1015 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 Alpine 19 Lima Alpha.
Alpine 19 Lima Alpha, descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1015, Alpine 19 Lima Alpha.
Alpine 1376, contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 Alpine 1376, have a good day. Geneva Tower, Alpine 1376, ILS runway 22.
Alpine 1376, Geneva Tower, continue.
Roger, Alpine 1376.
Tops 83 Golf Yankee, exit next available taxiway. Exit next available taxiway, tops, with 83 Golf Yankee. Swiss 22 Heavy Geneva Tower, run 2506, runway 22 cleared for takeoff, traffic 6 mile final, keep it routing.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff, keep it rolling, Swiss 22 Heavy.
Flex 052 Romeo, holding short, runway 22.
Flex 052 Romeo, hold short of 22.
Wilco, hold short of 22, Flex 052 Romeo.
22 Heavy. Contact Geneva departure 119.53.
Contact Geneva departure 119.53, Swiss 22 Heavy.
Alpine 1376, wind 250, 6 runway 2 cleared to land.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Alpine 1376.
Hundred above. Minimum. $50, $40, $30, $20. Retard.
Flex 052 Romeo, runway 22 line up and wait.
Runway 22 line up and wait. Flex 052 Romeo.
Alpine 1376, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Alpine 1376.
DGNA 55, ready to go, runway 22.
DGNA 855, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 22.
Affirm, hold short of 22, GNA 55.
Alpine 1376, contact ground 121.68, have a good day.
Ground 121.68, Alpine 1376.
Traffic.
Alpine 1376, gate 121 taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate 121 taxi at my discretion, Alpine 1376.
parked at the wrong parking position. You are currently parked at the wrong parking position. You are currently parked at the wrong parking position. You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
Air Canada 885 Heavy, IFR to Montreal, all Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
At the wrong parking position.
Air Canada 885 Heavy, Geneva ground. Expect runway 22 to Pier 1 Alpha departure. Squawk 2011.
To Pier 1 Alpha departure, Squawk 2011, Air Canada 885 Heavy.
Air Canada 885 Heavy, read back correct. Call me back when